What's up, everyone? It's me, Dre. It's been a while since I made a video, but guess what? Today is video time. Now, as you see before you, I have a box. Now, for me, I'm not a known tech celebrity on YouTube, such as Marcus Brownlee from MKBHD or Flossie Carter or Jay Williams or Unboxing Therapy. And there's a lot of other tech gurus on YouTube that I'm tremendous fans of. But whenever I do get a piece of electronics, a device, mainly a smartphone, I love to do an unboxing video. And this is not going to be a full review so much as it's going to be just an unboxing and just a brief overview of this. Now, in this box is the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus, which I got on pre-order last week. Finally came in today, and I've been building up that anticipation. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started. All right, so get my trusty kitchen shears and crack this baby open. Now with this, they on Samsung's website, they have a trade-in. The phone itself, because it's two versions. There's the Note 10 and then a Note 10 Plus. The Note 10 Plus is a bigger phone, of course, and I wanted that bigger phone for myself because I got big hands. So here's the box. It seems kind of small when you see the pictures on the videos. Well, it looks like it's a much bigger box, but it's actually kind of small in my hand because I have big hands. Also, because Samsung gave me $150 worth of credits, so I got a couple of perks. One being this wireless charging base with a 15 watts of fast charging. So I have to do a separate video review on that. And then there's just the packing material there. Here's the phone right here. Now I decided to go ahead and get the Aura Blue. See a lot of people getting the Aura Glow and the Aura Black, but I wanted to make sure to get something a little bit different. I haven't seen many videos with the Aura Blue, so let me go ahead and crack this open. All right. So from here, we have the phone, nice and sparkly. And the camera really doesn't do any justice with the proper lighting. I mean, it will really showcase on the video. You can see just from the reflection here, I'm using my webcam. But I'm gonna go ahead and set the phone aside, and we're gonna talk about what's in the box. So behind the cover, we have all of your documentation. On the outside, you have your SIM ejection tool. And on the inside, I've seen some of the European versions will give you a gel skin case, but for the US versions, it just gets your paperwork in the box. So it's gonna file those. Don't really think I'm gonna need those. And I might look at them a little bit later, but not for this video. So let me just set that to the side. And then what else is in the box here? All right, so we have your charging brick. And this is a 25 watt charging brick. It's also capable because this is the Note 10 Plus. So it's capable of the 45 watt charging brick, which I'm also going to be getting for free because I use a store credit from Samsung. But this is again a 25. So that should give you a full charge within about roughly 45 to 60 minutes. Also in there, we got this little box. Oh. And this is your dongle so that you can transfer documents. So this is a USB type A to USB type C. So that's going to be useful when I'm transferring my files from my Pixel 2 XL. And also you have your tool for replacing the nibs on the S Pen. So you got this little piece right here to pull it out. And then it gives you two spare ones. One is gray and one is black. So that will come in handy. Don't think I'll be using it immediately, but obviously if they put it in the box, it's got to have a purpose. All right, so this right here is going to be your USB type C to USB type C charging cable for your brick. And also with the phone, because the 3.5 millimeter jack has been removed, which is not a big deal to me. I really don't listen to a lot of music from my phone unless I'm using Bluetooth on my Google Home Mini, so that's not a big deal. But they do give you a set of headphones, which I'm not going to pull out of the case because I have no purpose for them, but they are AKG. Some reviewers have said that they're fairly decent. At some point, I may test them out, but I think what's really cool is that I have a nice little braided cable. And also on the inside, they do give you replacement tips just for different sizes depending on your ear structure. But I'll just go ahead and put that back in the box because, again, I have no purpose for them. And while I set this off to the side, let's go ahead and talk about this wonderful piece of technology right here. Now, taking a tour of the phone, I really like the way this feels in the hands. It's a really, really big phone, which is what I wanted. Slick though, so I would highly recommend getting D-brand skin or some sort of protective case so that it will protect this phone, especially against accidental drops. It does come out of the box with a pre-built-in screen protector that Samsung put on there. I do intend to peel that off because I have a white stone dome glass protector that will be shipped out to me, and hopefully I should get that pretty soon. But overall, it's a really, really nice phone. It's got IP68 dust and moisture resistance. So in the event that you should drop it in water, it's not going to destroy the phone. So you can just take it out, wipe it off, and you can just keep on going about your business. But again, this is a really, really nice phone. I like the way it feels. Now, looking at the display for the Note 10 Plus, this is a 6.8 inch AMOLED screen with a resolution of 1440 by 3040 pixels and a pixel density or PPI of 498. You have your Corning Gorilla Glass 6 protection, HDR10 Plus, and always on display. So this is very, very nice. I can't wait to turn this on and get this set up and just see the vibrant colors in the picture. Now, when it comes to the Samsung phones, one of the highlights is the camera. Now on this beast, you have your front-facing selfie camera with a 10 megapixel lens. On the back, you have a 4 camera setup, with the top one being your 16 megapixel ultra wide lens with a f2.2 aperture. The middle one is a 12 megapixel telephoto lens with a f2.1 aperture. And then your bottom one is also a 12 megapixel wide with a f1.5 to 2.4 aperture. You have your flash at the top here, your infrared at the bottom, and then you have your time of flight lens in the middle there. So I will do more as far as on a full review just to provide some of the details and give a rundown with that. Now going around the phone, just starting at the top here. So you have your SIM tray here. It does have the SD card slot. Now with this model, it is the 256 gigabyte model. I decided to get this one over the 512 gig model. SD memory expandable up to 1 terabyte. Right here you have your speaker. And then this right here is your noise cancellation microphone. On the bottom, you have your S Pen. Everyone loves the S Pen for the Note. You have your speaker grill here, your USB Type-C charging port for your cables and your headphones. And then you have your microphone right here. On the right side, it's completely naked. So with last year and previous year's models, they had the power button on the right side. And then when you switch it over to the left side, you have your volume rocker up and down. And then with this year's model, you have your power and your Bixby button all integrated, and that is mappable. So that is something, if I do a full review of this phone, I'll pretty much explain how that works. Now running this phone, you have Android 9.0 for your operating system. It also has a One UI for the interface. Now, depending on how this looks as opposed to the Nova launcher that I usually use with my other phones, I may stick with One UI, but it's definitely a massive improvement over TouchWiz, which I absolutely hated with previous versions of Samsung phones. So I'm really glad that they came out with something that doesn't bog down the phone. Now with this phone, as opposed to the Note 10, you have a 4300 milliamp battery. It does offer fast wireless charging, in fact, up to 15 watts. It comes with the 25 watt power brick, as I mentioned earlier in the video, so you can more than likely charge this phone to 100% within 45 to 60 minutes with the 45 watt power brick that should be out later this month to early to mid September. You should be able to fully charge a phone, I would imagine roughly within 45-50 minutes. So I'm really looking forward to that. Another good thing about this, which is something that was also implemented with last year's model of the Samsung phones, whether it's the S10 or the Note 9, it does offer reverse wireless charging. So you can charge things such as your earbuds, your Samsung earbuds, your Samsung Gear smartwatch, or even other phones. I don't really have any other phone that offers wireless charging to that capability or that capacity. So I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to utilize that, but I'll at least be able to get the most out of that particular capability. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. I'm really looking forward to using this phone, but all the same, if you like this video, hope that you like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook. Don't forget to check me out on Twitter. Peace.